bear. Baby, baby, baby bear.
Good morning.
Morning. Cheers. I love you. She's not feeling good.
Cheers, everybody.
You have pain. She woke up with a headache this morning.
There, and a bad sore throat.
She needs, the temperature has warmed up. It's finally summertime here, but she needs heat.
It's too hot.
And then she needs ice. Heat, ice, heat, ice, heat, ice. And speaking of ice, do you know that icy is the world's easiest word to spell? After looking at it, I see why.
It's not, there's no why.
There is two.
In icy?
I see why.
No, it's just icy. Even not feeling good, I still got it.
What's the name of that mall down by Jolene, the highfalutin mall that's down on Summit Ridge, Summit something?
Yeah.
They've got a wig store. Oh, I got a bug in my coffee.
Yummy.
They got a wig store down there. I was reading this morning, it was burglarized overnight. So now they're looking to replace all the locks.
Locks of hair. I get it.
Okay.
Thanks for being here, you guys. We appreciate you watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Thank you. Look, is that one of the bugs that bites you?
Yes!
Go away.
What kind of a bug is that?
I don't know.
It's a biting bug.
It doesn't bite me. He's tastier than me, I guess. Spicier or something.
Y'all enjoying your 4th of July holiday weekend that really isn't, but it kind of is for some folks? Some people have to work Monday to get Tuesday off. Some people don't work Monday or Tuesday, so they get a 4-day weekend.
And we saw a bunch, when we went into town to go pick up the truck, we'll tell you about that later, we saw a bunch of RVs heading out of town. Heading out of town,
heading north into Crapafornia.
Yep, the weekend camp, the holiday weekend campers, the ones that go out 3 times
they go out Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day. Ask us how we know.
No, please don't. I don't want to relive it. So last Saturday, after we chatted with you, we were still going through things and purging things, and we're still working on that. Still our quote-unquote spring cleaning. Spring cleaning kind of got I'm gonna wait. We have a flyover.
If you didn't catch What Up Wednesday last week, go look at it. It's a very short 3, 4, 5 minute video basically about the Reno air races. And that's what we're experiencing this morning. Some of the folks that are involved in that are doing their practice runs.
And actually, these are planes that are always going to be here because they little private planes that come out of the Stead Airport. They're not racing, but there's air activity all the time, military and
going to always be there.
Yeah.
Oh well.
We digress.
Yes.
So,
but anyway, still purging, still trying to put together that spring cleaning video, which has now turned into a spring summer cleaning video, which we will hopefully get finished and put together here sometime in July. It's July.
It is July. July 1.
Holy moly.
But we also sat outside and enjoyed a nice day outside because we knew that this weekend was going to be hot and yucky.
Hot for this area. It's not triple digit. It's just in the 90s, but that's hot for this area.
Oh, well, for up here in the North Valleys, the 90s.
Yeah.
Reno's supposed to get 100 something. Yeah. Yep. For me, 80 plus is too hot. Well, the Cardinals and the Cubs were playing in England last weekend,
Oh, yeah.
Saturday and Sunday.
That's right.
So that was kind of interesting. They had a really cool stadium.
Yeah.
Really cool. So the first game, the Cubs won, and then on Sunday we had an early baseball. It was like 7 something in the
7
morning.
our time.
To watch baseball in England, and the Cardinals won that game.
Cardinals won that one.
But it was cool at the end of the game, the way the dome on the, because it wasn't a full covered stadium, but it kind of went like this, and then the whole circle around it had fireworks that shot up. It was really cool looking. I'm not a big fireworks fan, but it looked cool.
Yeah.
So on Sunday, you took the truck.
I took the truck over to a friend of ours, Daryl.
A new friend of ours.
A new friend of ours that recognized us in Walmart. We've already talked about it. Daryl here in the Reno area.
Yeah, he's got a place out here.
He has a place out here, and he has a big shop, and had some issues with the truck that I thought, you know what, I bet you he can answer these questions that I've got. And he did answer the questions, which is what I was looking for. So we did that Sunday, and then Monday we called
Actually, Monday we had Bears thing.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
And we stopped over there.
But we did call the truck place on Monday to make an appointment to get it in.
We stopped by there.
Oh, we stopped by there.
See, read the board. It even says there. So the biggest, most important thing Monday was Bear went to the vet for her dental
I'm just
surgery.
the driver.
Well, you're not driving this show very well. You're here to look cute and tell your silly jokes.
Oh, whatever.
So Bear had to go to the vet for her dental. We knew that they were going to pull some teeth. The thing is, they take them at 7:30 in the morning. She had to hang around the vet all day long. They didn't get her in until like 1:30, 1:45 before she actually started getting work done.
But the bad part about it was we weren't there. They took her back there into the rooms.
Yeah, so she's in a kennel.
She's in a kennel all day by herself, and it's like, man, this is just not the right way to handle this.
I don't like that. She's actually really good with people and strangers. She's not as freaked out as she used to be being away from us.
Yeah.
But I feel sorry for little dogs that are panicked when they're not with their people. They don't like other dogs, whereas she loves other dogs, so she was probably all happy to see everybody. But the thing is, she was sitting there all day long until about 1:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So it took probably a good couple hours for him, because around 4 o'clock we left here. It was like, okay, we
just went back to the vet's office and sat and waited there.
because we left after we turned her in. So we went and did a couple things, and we'll get to that in a minute. But she, the doctor came out and said that like 2 or 3 of her teeth actually fell out as they were cleaning, ones that they had intended to pull.
They were that bad.
And then they found 4 other ones, so she had 7 pulled altogether. And one of them that fell out left part of the root, so she had to have, I guess, essentially what would be a root canal, right?
Pretty much the same thing that humans would have.
Yeah, so they had to get that out. And he says it's just one of those things. And then she's got an infection, so some kind of a lump back here that's an infection, and that's what we're hoping. He drew some of the fluid and found that it did not have cells in it.
No,
so
non-cancerous.
Non-cancerous. So she's on antibiotics and pain medication and all this stuff, and anti-inflammatories. And so when we dropped her off, we left for a little bit. We went to go eat breakfast.
Yeah, but we went to Andy's.
That's right. We went to Andy's
where we took the truck in, and I said, "Look, here's what's wrong with the truck. Boom, 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 boom.
It has a leak."
And he said, "Okay, let's order these parts.
Bring it in Thursday."
Bring it in Thursday," which we did.
Yep.
And that was the end of the truck deal until Thursday.
Yeah. So we went and had breakfast, and then we stopped and grabbed a couple donuts for Mom. Went over to Mom's for a little bit, and then we went home because
waiting on a report about Bear. And
Yep.
it was all afternoon.
Waiting,
and then
waiting,
come
waiting.
4 o'clock, we went back into town. Because I thought they closed at 5, but they closed at 7. But we got there and we ended up waiting another 2 hours in the waiting area. And because she was droopy, and when they bring the dog out of anesthesia, they actually give them drugs to wake them up. So she
Well,
was just all kinds of droopy.
So usually they come out of the anesthesia a little bit faster, and she didn't.
Yeah.
So they had to give her something to try and bring her out of it. But she was out of it the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
She didn't sleep though. She was
No,
just
she just was droopy
uncomfortable looking. She
all
wouldn't-
Monday.
She couldn't go up and down the stairs, so we had to fold up our stairs. Tom
had
had
to
to carry her.
Pick her up from, we put the stairs in on the RV, and I had to pick her up from the floor and then set her down on the ground. And she could just barely walk
Yeah, she'd walk a little bit and then she'd kind of lay down.
to be able to go potty. But
So-
we did that a couple times in the evening. And she was a little bit better on Tuesday morning.
Yeah. Yeah, she came. But then we give her the other pain medication.
And she's on 14-day pain medication before we have to take her back for the follow-up.
Yeah, she has to go
And the
back
pain medication makes you goofy and droopy.
makes her droopy
So-
again. So
Pretty much every day,
yeah,
she's just kind of,
for a little bit. She ate better the next day,
Yeah.
and we're just keeping an eye on her. And then you were working on.
I'm still doing the roof
Roof
cleaning.
stuff.
If you've checked us out on Instagram, you see updated pictures of me doing the roof up there. And what we're trying to do is recoat the roof, not just reseal it. I resealed most everything last year on the rig. I'm checking, washing, and all the Dicor, making it all nice and pretty white for the most part. And then cleaning the roof, and then we're gonna get the roof completely coated, and it'll be bright white. Hopefully this month I'll get that done. I'm just taking my time. I'm not in any hurry to get it done.
Well, we
So-
have had to wait for the weather when it
Yeah,
wasn't.
but right now I'm not in any
It's
hurry.
nice, yeah.
I mean, it's a day and a half, 2-day job. I could get it done just like that, but it's like I'm spreading it out, just doing a little bit every
And
day.
you're being really careful checking for any kind of cracks or
Yeah.
leaks or anything. And,
Yep.
are you going to be going around all the windows again this year?
I'm going to clean them. I doubt they need to be sealed. If I see any cracks, I'll just spot fix those cracks.
Sure was nice last winter not having any leaks.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. That was just.
No drips,
You had done
no
a really
nothing.
good job last summer going around everything. And I did laundry all day Tuesday.
Yeah. Wednesday I did the same thing. I went back up on the roof and started washing and cleaning, and
So I went through my closet and my vanity cabinet and got those cleaned out. Got another tote full of stuff to take to. Actually, I got a
To
whole
storage.
big tote ready to take to storage, and then I asked my sister. I said, "Do you want to come and look through any of this stuff?" So I still don't know if she's going to keep it. She probably hasn't had a chance to go through and try things on. But what she doesn't, I'll take back to storage. What she doesn't want.
yeah.
So we've just been tootling around doing that kind of stuff. Thursday morning is when we had.
We took the truck in for the transmission. It was a transmission line leak going into the bottom of the radiator, into the coolant part of the radiator. And it was just leaking, and it was the seal, basically. But also the radiator on the bottom, where the transmission fluid goes in, had a hairline crack in it. Because I kept finding drips and stuff on the bottom of it. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I always checked the fluid level in the transmission. It always seemed to be fine. But I said, let's just fix it, let's replace it, be done with it. So we took it in yesterday and left it all day. And
No, we took it in Thursday.
Thursday, I'm looking at Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And
took
then,
it in, and then we went and ran errands in the other vehicle, went to storage. I came back, did a little bit more roof work. Like I said, I'm just doing little corners of the roof and cleaning it instead of just going over the whole thing.
Yeah, the boxes that we brought back with us are like files. The banker's boxes with files in them, and just years and years of stuff. And all kinds of
It's
things
time
that we don't need anymore.
to shred and get rid of rid of stuff and shred.
It
And
has
that's
been
what we're doing.
fun going through it because I do have files of like the kids' school papers and their report cards and all that kind of stuff. So that stuff we'll be keeping, but it's really fun to kind of go through. And then when you would send me e-cards, I would print them off.
Oh my God.
So it's been fun going through those and emails that you sent me.
Okay.
Hey,
This is before we were together. When I sent the email.
When we were together, but we weren't married yet.
Oh, okay.
So this is like finding a stack of love letters that somebody sent to somebody. So these are my love letters from you in the electronic age. So it's been fun going through those. I found a few from your dad. Which
That's
was
right.
really
We did.
sweet.
We found some emails from my
Yeah.
dad. She kept everything. Notice the surprised look on my face. She kept everything. Everything.
Hey, I'm not a minimalist. I'm a sentimentalist.
Oh my gosh.
So then yesterday,
Friday.
I was going through boxes again.
More boxes.
Yep, and then we went to go pick up the truck.
And we finally did late in the day yesterday. Went back to Andy's, picked up the truck, paid him for the work done, blah, blah, blah. I get in the truck and drive it all the way back out here to the North Valleys. And as soon as I backed it up to park it, I thought, I'm going to double check. And, you know, a lot of people will look when they leave a place. I didn't. I just got in and left. And got here and I crawled underneath and I went, well, crap. There's fluid all over underneath, coming out of the radiator, coming out of the seal again, the transmission line, and it's like...
The problem is not with our mechanic at all. It's with the manufacturer of the stupid radiators that make them plastic and they crack.
The bottom's plastic.
They put in a radiator and they cracked one and they had to hurry up and order another one so that we could get it picked up because we got to go dump tanks.
Yeah. So anyway, I got out from underneath. We called him. I told him what I saw and he told me maybe they didn't clean the underneath, so wipe it clean, see if it still leaks, bring it back to me after the 4th on Wednesday the 5th, and we'll top off and do anything that needs to be done at that point and just make sure that it is up to snuff. And this morning I checked that there's no drips, no nothing after I cleaned it. It's just that the fluid level is a little bit low. So we'll see. I'm going to run around, do a couple errands today with the big truck.
But didn't he say that it could have just been, they didn't put enough in after it cycled all through everything?
I didn't hear that.
Oh, I thought that's what he said.
Well, I saw that video too. Lori is always right. So yes, he probably said that, and me, like listening to her, I didn't hear it.
You mean not listening?
Not listening.
Yeah.
Oh no, I listen, I just don't hear.
Okay.
Or I hear, I don't listen. Either way.
Yeah, whichever way is. Yeah. So, we have a doubleheader of baseball today.
Oh yeah, more baseball.
Yeah. So,
more times to get frustrated.
It's just not the Cardinals' year.
Oh well. Now I know how Cubs fans have felt for years and years and years.
There's a lot of teams out there that have had their years of frustration.
And with that,
I have to get busy watering all my sister's
happy
plants.
4th of July.
Yes. Happy birthday to my brother.
Happy birthday, Bruce.
His birthday is on the 4th.
He's a firecracker baby.
He's a firecracker baby, yeah. It's our little firecracker. He's 3 years younger than me. I'm sure he probably loves that.
Oh.
So, anyway, thank you guys all for being here today. See ya.
Take your banner and raise it to the sky.
Excuse me, baby. Those things have been landing on me the whole time. Just like the water.
You ready to go eat breakfast? Bear.
Come on.
Let's go.